AdVenture Capitalist is a pretty simple game about buying businesses, expanding them, and making a big ton of money. You gain money every time a single business's timer is done. When you buy a certain amount of a single business, that business gains either profit speed or profit just bonus. However, whenever you reset the game, you'll have to regain this bonus. You can also buy upgrades to further increase your profits. Very early after buying a business, you can also buy their manager for it. And doing that will actually make the businesses pretty much run themselves. You can also buy more managers to either unlock the easy upgrader, which makes it very easy to upgrade, or just make future purchases, well, as well as purchases you've already done, cheaper, and show how much cash they make. You can reset the game at pretty much any time and claim something called angel investors. For each angel investor you get a specific bonus. Now this bonus that you get per angel can also be increased via upgrades. And there are also special upgrades that sacrifice angels to get even more bonuses out of those angels. Now at a specific time you'll get the prompt to launch an AdVenture to the moon. If you launch an AdVenture to the moon, basically you can just go to the moon, and the moon will pretty much be some kind of copy of the actual game that you've just been playing, but you can basically play the game twice. So you can have the game playing on the Earth, and then you have the game playing on the moon. Now, everything on the moon is usually a lot slower and is balanced in quite a different way. So after you've played the game normally a while, then you get to play the game twice. But the moon is pretty slow in a way that for the most time you'll probably just let it running for multiple days even before coming back, and then maybe even doing 1 or 2 clicks, resetting once, maybe doing some more clicks, and then you leave it hanging again for like a week because nothing happens, or whatever. If you feel like spending some money on the game, which otherwise is free, you can buy some gold for real money and then use that gold to either instantly gain angels without having to reset, gaining a multiplier, getting a time warp, or just getting some cosmetic for your profile. And now for something that has only been added extremely recently by the time of making this video, because up at this point I've pretty much told you everything, but a few days ago something called Mega Boost was introduced. Now there was something like the currency change that was in the game before that allows you to swap out some of your Earth dollars or even Moon dollars that you've gained for Mega Bucks. Now the next Mega Buck you buy always costs a lot more than the one before. You can see it goes from sexagentillion to octsexagentillion, novemsexagentillion, and so on. So it's not really that simple to just farm some Mega Bucks. Now these Mega Bucks can now, with the new patch, be used for a Mega Ticket. And when you buy a Mega Ticket, which I'm just gonna do right now, you can spend that Mega Ticket either on, well, the Earth or the Moon. And what you can do is you spend that Mega Ticket to boost a singular business, and that business is now doing times 77 the profits forever, even after resets. It is also worth noting that these Mega Boosts can also be bought with gold, aka real money. And now for the verdict. The game is extremely simple, quick to understand, and since there's pretty much no micromanagement required, you can just close the game, come back sometime later, maybe even the next day, and then do some more clicks, then close it again, come back the next day, and so on. However, the further you get into the game, the slower everything gets, even though with resetting and playing again, resetting, playing again, and so on, you can actually play for a really long time, even months, before it gets really that slow. But there's gonna be some point after a few months, which really is quite a while away from when you start the game, where it might take quite a while to get to whatever you want to buy next, but that's not really that big of a deal. However, on the moon, it's a bit different because this slowdown happens really early, and even after maybe a week you will not be able to buy the next step, and you won't actually gain that many investors even after leaving it running for quite a while. So if you actually ever like plan on spending any money on this game, probably spend it on the moon. So that would be a lot better to play then. So yeah, that's pretty much Adventure Capitalist. It's really nice to just have one of those idle games where you don't really need to do anything, leave it running, or close it, whatever, come back later. It's really nice. But don't expect anything too big out of this game. So that has been a little review of Adventure Capitalist. I've tried to do a little bit of a different style than what I did before with Clicker Heroes. So tell me if this style is more your thing, or if you want to do something different. If there's anything you want to tell me, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you completely fucking hated, tell me that as well. And tell me that in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time, guys.